This is not an original write-up. Is by someone who has information about what the Igbos are going through. Be patient and read through. To be seen as a patriot. The Igbo man has to be a national mumu. He must not speak glowing of Igbo exploits. Whether it's the engineering feats of Biafra, the industrial clusters in ABA and Nui, or the academic and entrepreneurial dominance in the diaspora. The moment he does, he is tribalistic. He must not speak his mind on any issue that might put other popular tribes or their figures in bad light, nobody matter how factual. He must not question national unity. Only the privileged tribes can question national unity. A Yoruba person can champion Oduduwa Republic, Lagos exceptionalism, and Awolowo worship and still be called a sophisticated nationalist. A northern cleric can openly defend banditry or push for Sharia nationwide and still be invited to national peace. The Igbo man must conduct himself like a private car on Lagos roads. While the Danfos and commercial vehicles, the other patriotic tribes, run against traffic, he must stay on his lane. Or be singled out for special condemnation and bulala. It's possible to be a Pantami or Gumi and be a patriot. But to be Igbo man has to be nearly as impeccable as Enyaku to qualify O. Otherwise he must bash his tribe regularly and praise other tribes every day. The standards for the Igbo is different. An Igbo man who speaks fluent Hausa is praised as the model of detribalized patriotism. No Hausa or Yoruba person is ever expected, or even encouraged, to learn a single sentence in Igbo to prove the same. In many national offices, speaking Igbo is treated like vernacular, while speaking Hausa or Yoruba is deemed national language. So the Igbo who speak Hausa are seen as patriots. But no Hausa ever tries to speak Igbo. If Igbo military officers huddle up speaking Igbo, they are probably conspiring. Hausa or Yoruba officers doing the same are just bonding. In the interest of national unity, the Igbo are not even allowed to discuss these things. So the double standard in Nigerian nationalism lives on. And make mistake, this is not playing the victim card, where patriotism is often defined in a way that implicitly requires Igbo people to self-flagellate, downplay their achievements, and accept structural disadvantages. While similar or worse behavior from members of the other big tribes is either celebrated or ignored. The sentiments that fueled the IPOB are incubated. A Yoruba person who constantly talks about Awolowo's legacies, Oduduwa Republic, or Lagos exceptionalism is seen as a sophisticated nationalist. For the Igbo, the more you throw your own people under the bus, the more detribalized you're considered. The painful part is that many Igbo people genuinely love Nigeria and have sacrificed disproportionately for it, in blood during the Civil War, in commerce, in education, in the diaspora. Yet the country keeps sending the message. We'll accept you only if you agree to be junior partners who know their place. This has to change. Ugo Egbujo, the Yoruba government that sentenced Nnamdi Kanu in order to humiliate the Igbo nation. All the people that played a role in the political conviction of Nnamdi Kanu, in an obvious determination to humiliate the Igbo people, are all Yoruba, here listed under 1. President Tinubu, Yoruba. 2. Attorney General, Yoruba. 3. Chief Justice, Yoruba. 4. Inspector General, Yoruba. 5. Chief of Defense Staff, Yoruba. 6. The judge who sentenced him, Yoruba. 7. The lawyer who persecuted him, Yoruba. 8. The DSS director who held him in solitary confinement before his sentence, Yoruba. 9. The man who demanded that he be sentenced to death, Yoruba. 10. The witnesses, Yoruba. 11. The pastor that labeled Igbo cursed days before his conviction, Yoruba. 12. The media houses that applauded his sentence, Yoruba. The government, layers and judges of Hausa/Fulani who held him earlier did not convict him. It was a lineup of Yoruba that did it. Is it a coincidence? Let me know what you think in the comments section. It shall be well with us. In an unjust society, silence is crime. Hence, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act.